That was perfect.
That works too.
You gotta be high. Damn, man. I hope somebody recording this shit.
Oh my God.
Wow, that's crazy. The last two podcasts have been about the same. Well, both 54 minutes. It was like 16 seconds off without even trying. So I never wanted us to be a music podcast, but I feel like the Versus is.
I don't think Versus makes us a music podcast. That's culture. That's what's going on right now. That's a current event.
Oh yeah, I'm not a problem with it. I'm about to just say though, like I feel like Versus is one of our niche things, one of our hot topics that we can always find our way. They've been good, man. They've been good for you know what I mean, for the culture, for music.
I ain't gonna lie, I turned the one off last night. After a while, I was just like, alright.
I'm gonna keep it funky with you, bro. I keep it funky with you. First and foremost, don't disrespect Ja Rule like that.
Don't disrespect
Ja Rule.
There's only so much I can get.
Atkins Rule. Don't disrespect Ja Rule. He made it cool for Drake to sing on the track.
That's fine, but I can't go that many Ja songs in a row.
I watch the highlights, you know what I mean? I'm like that with most things. I watch the top 10 plays. I don't watch full games. I ain't got, you know what I mean? I'm not saying I ain't got time, like I'm fucking overly busy or something like that.
I watched it to watch Fat Joe Sweat. That's all I watched it for.
So I knew it was subpar because they were talking about it on the radio this morning. I didn't hear they weren't talking about
crazy.
it.
They did talk about it.
I mean, I guess they had the Stephen A. Smith interview, so they had to throw that on there.
Fuck Stephen A. Oh, what? On Hot 97?
Man, damn, son. Power 105. Fuck Stephen A.
Fuck Stephen A.
Why, because he got mad fired?
Nah, I don't care about that.
I will say this, though, I mean, let's be a little side note. Stephen A. has been letting his nuts hang lately. I'll tell you that much because he definitely wants it to be known, like, yes, Max got fired because I said, or not fired, that's not the right word. Max is not on First Take no more because I said so. That's how he started off his interview. Let me just get it out there right now. Yes, I made the decision.
Is that a nut tag thing or is that just like a answer that obvious elephant in the room question?
I think people already had a feeling he was the reason, but yeah, that was probably just say, man, cat's out the bag, you know what I mean? I'm the one that did it.
I listened to a lot of my minister, Kwame Brown.
Oh boy.
And as he said, Stephen A. feels emboldened, that's a word for y'all.
Educational podcast.
Emboldened enough because he got a white daddy. He got a white daddy. He got daddy in ESPN. White daddy lets him do whatever he wants because he's cooning around for these motherfuckers and giving them money.
We might swing back around to this, but so we don't really got to talk too much about the. So who y'all say won the
Ja Rule.
Ja Rule?
Yeah.
I heard like Ja. I heard one of the highlights. Ja was like, "Yo, all you got is like I got hits from classics from back then." And then Fat Joe was like, "Well, nigga, I got current hits type shit." Like,
I mean, that's a fair point.
Fat Joe was definitely playing mad tracks off his last album that came out.
With the
platano
fucking...
or
What would Biggie do? 2021.
What was the shit he played with the Before I Let Go sample?
Oh, Rihanna?
Was it with Rihanna?
Well, it's not Rihanna. It was a Rihanna song, and then he sampled it over and had somebody else singing Rihanna's part, but on the Luther beat.
No, wasn't it Before I Let Go? Before I Let Go? No.
It was on the,
It was some old school. What song?
Did it feel like crack? Did it feel like that? That's a Luther song. I can't remember what song it is.
so Ja win. Was it a landslide or was it?
I'd say yeah, because Fat Joe wasn't really putting up no good records against what Ja was putting up. Ja was putting up his hits. Fat Joe's putting up these album cuts that have hit potential, and they probably work in the club.
He wasn't following up that shit with.
I feel like that's the thing with the verses though, because you gotta play your hits, because niggas don't want to hear album cuts, bro. This ain't your concert. You know what I mean? Like for verses, this ain't your concert.
Never too much.
Yeah, oh my lord.
My bad. Never too much.
For your concert, we'll hear motherfucking number 8 off your 3rd album, nigga. But for verses, you gotta get straight to the, you know what I mean?
Straight to the hits.
I mean, Give us what we came here for. That was, you know what I mean? And Ja can hit you to death.
You saw Soldier in the fucking and then comments talking about 50 diss both these whack niggas.
Oh man.
My Soldier was his foot in there. Even though it's crazy, because what did they say? Who was trending last night?
50 Cent, yeah. And the memes were fucking hilarious. It was mad when like SpongeBob and Patrick outside dancing and Squidward like looking out the window.
That's 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Yo, alright, so usually with every versus I watch, the memes just keep fucking rolling. This one, nothing came through my feed.
Where'd y'all watch it at?
I watched it on Trolley.
On Trolley?
I watched it on
IG.
my phone on IG.
IG Live, did you see the number? Like,
I wasn't paying attention, but at one point it was like 585K.
That's what average for
But I was like, that was when the two whack ass DJs was going head to head in the beginning.
and so far they said what? The best one has been
the
the Dipset Live.
That shit was chaos, and that shit was dope.
And before that, what we say? Was where's the Gucci and Jeezy one? Is that up there?
That's up there too to me. That shit had me hyped as fuck.
That was excitement. You know what I mean?
Look, man, SHAD and
Yo,
Draco.
SHAD and yo, the shit talking was beautiful.
SHAD
Now.
and Draco was probably some of the best shit talking.
And the verses, that's what makes it great. You gotta have the right amount of shit talking, and also the right amount of good songs.
My boy SHAD needed that W. SHAD takes L's out here, and I don't like it. All right, I don't like you, SHAD.
We listen, man. That's gonna be in the bio and in the description. We are gonna be
SHAD pod.
Yeah, this is all our things, but we are a very pro SHAD podcast, and we don't have no problem giving our big
I
homie
want our
SHAD
list
some
to be
love.
crazy.
You know what I
It's
mean?
an educational pod, and all the way in the bottom, this is a SHAD pod.
SHAD pod.
Pro vaccine, pro SHAD.
I'm watching the shit last night, and Ja Rule does I Cry, right? And he's got the crowd. He's trying to do crowd control. Like, I'm gonna point to you guys. This is gonna be the East Coast. This is gonna be the West Coast. This is gonna be down south. Like, he started like his whole diatribe trying to talk about East, West, and down south shit, and it totally went nowhere. And it's just I want the crowd to sing these parts of the song. As he's doing that, and I hear the crowd, you know, the call and response go out. All I could think in my head was, this nigga ain't no SHAD, bro.
SHAD.
This nigga SHAD had the whole crowd singing a fast verse.
Oh, with the Sierra shit?
Yeah, bro, a fast verse.
Yo.
That's what I'm saying. The thing about SHAD is, man, we ain't no homo, and we love our alphabet family. What did somebody call it? The LBT?
The lettuce, bacon, tomato.
I forgot to say the lettuce, bacon, tomato.
Queso dip.
That's right.
We don't have no problem with
Tangent, bro.
But SHAD always gonna have a different dynamic because chicks was raised off SHAD. That was their first crush, you know what I mean?
Because he was their age.
Yeah, so like they
I
have
got braced because of this motherfucker.
they got more love for SHAD than they got for Ja Rule. Maybe not Nelly. Well, probably Nelly too, because Nelly was old enough to be their uncle. Or, you know what I mean? Or maybe not dad.
Man, you somebody young daddy?
But Nelly was like what, like 10 years older than us? 7, 8 years?
Yeah, maybe like 70. Well, me, maybe 7, 8 years. Y'all probably closer to 10, 12.
Yeah, so like, you know what I mean? Chicks actually felt
My bad.
like they had a chance with SHAD.
It's like came out the cut.
Yeah, this is from beyond the coast.
I heard his makeshift house got washed away in the flood.
What else do we have on the docket?
Oh, let me say this about the comments. Oh, so I usually like to read the comments. Yeah, sure.
I'm good. Yeah,
I read the comments during the verses, and one of these stupid motherfuckers was like, "Nah, this shit's whack. This should have been Ja versus Breezy." For what? To watch a fucking Ja get smacked? For what?
Don't do that, man. It's not proper we talk about Chris Breezy without our fallen.
That's true.
VA
Yeah,
soldier.
without our fallen, you know what I mean? Not fallen because he's still alive, but without the
I don't know what to say.
Chris Brown's biggest cheerleader.
Nah, Chris Breezy was killer, bro.
Listen, Chris Brown's killing a lot of these niggas, man. The only one And I'm
Great,
pretty,
nigga.
I'm pretty sure we said this, we're not going to keep going, baby, but yeah, the only one that people want to watch is Chris Brown and Drake. And that's going to be more of a pick your poison bias, whatever floats your boat. Like, this is my thing because this is my thing type of shit.
Have you noticed that there's a look that niggas have in the verses when they know that the other nigga's done? Like,
Nah.
It's like, I've seen it. Like, John had it last night, Jada's had it before, Bow Wow's had it, who else have I seen with it? I feel like a clear dub, that's kind of like new it. I want to say Keith Sweat was starting to get it, but he was drunk, so I really couldn't tell.
Keep was drunk.
But like, it's a look that these niggas have on their face, like the niggas that pull the best one out the bag, and it's like, really, my nigga? I just hit you with my number 6.
Nah, I think Bobby won though. I think Keith was on that drunk uncle vibe, but Bobby Bobby was sitting on all his shit until the end. But Bobby deadass, like those last 6 tracks killed Keith because he waited so long to play Bomb Prerogative.
Mm-hmm.
He started off hot. He played his New Edition shit. Then he played his real Bobby shit at the end. All that middle shit was trash.
I'm trying to remember though, Bobby did he have a lot of shit that he penned himself though? Because Keith Sweat, that's the problem when you're a singer going against a singer/songwriter in the verses. Because I feel like it's like, all right, man, I got you. I got hits. Niggas know my hits, but then it's like, all right, bro, but niggas love this song way more than any song you've ever done. And guess what? I wrote that. No, I was saying, like, Fat Joe really tried to play What's Love last night. Like, yo, my nigga, he's on the track. He wrote the hook. What are you doing? You shoot at yourself.
Fat Joe was like, you ain't been watching the verses. You ain't been watching the verses. I produced that shit. When he played Punch shit.
Yeah. Come on, man.
I was executive producer. Yo, you ain't hit no keys.
Executive producer means he'll put that right there. That's what Diddy does. Yo, do that with some guitars and some drums. What? Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
right
have a
there.
weird orgy.
I'll be back.
I'm gonna have a weird orgy in the basement, alright? You doing what y'all doing?
Speaking of Papa Diddy Pop, you heard what he said to fucking JD? JD was smoke. He said, yo, I'm trying to go with Diddy. And this nigga said, with all due respect, I'm paraphrasing. With all due respect, your arms is too short to box with God, my nigga. He said, I'll wash you with Biggie and Mary.
That's a fact though.
I mean, it's kind of factual.
That's a fact though.
JD's got some hits though.
He's got some hits. He's got a lot of SHAD stuff. You know, we're a big SHAD pod.
He's got a lot of Mariah. He's got TLC. He's got SWV.
He got a reach though.
Then
he got a big umbrella. Yeah. Diddy's got a big umbrella that still extends out today.
Yeah, we gotta see who goes into like that pop bag though. Oh, that's what's gonna get on the remix bag.
But everybody's gonna be feeling once he plays one song, one Biggie song, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yeah, what do you got to go?
You ain't gonna play no SWV and think it's gonna go against anything Biggie put up.
Not for nothing, and this is kind of fucked up to say, but you ain't got no dead homies. You ain't got no dead homies to play. Oh, word, you got big? They got such and such. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You can't.
How do you follow up a Biggie song though? How do you follow? What song can he possibly follow up with?
Okay, what's his nail in the coffin Biggie song though? What's he gonna play?
Nigga, any fucking juice, any of them, any hit into any, nigga, any.
Let me see. If he plays Juicy.
Nigga, everybody knows that. That's played in cookouts, bro. That's played in cookouts.
You got that for Juicy. I am very curious because like I would love for this to be like a whole Triller. The way they do like boxing and shit like that, like the lead up and shit like that. I would love to see how niggas is prepping for this shit like this, going through the Serato, like, oh, I got that, oh, I got that, oh, I got that. Let us hear like little snippets and shit. I'm like, damn, what's he gonna do? Oh, I forgot about that. Like, do little shit like that to get us hyped for the actual verses. And then once the actual verses come, you can pull from those, or you could also pull from some other shit that you were reminded of at that time as well.
Alright, I want to bring up something real quick. This is a little real quick suggestion for our listeners out there. This comes from my uncle. My uncle is 50 years old, and he told me it's Prostate Awareness Month.
Okay.
And he told me, do not be fooled. They don't gotta put a finger in your butt. They can test that shit through the blood now.
So don't let them put their finger in.
Alright? So next time you go there, you make sure you let them know what are they putting them gloves on.
Is that to take my blood, sir?
Alright?
Alright, but okay, so my question to your uncle is this, and I'm fully with you. I'm blood typing it up. Is the blood as accurate as the
Who
finger?
knows?
I mean, that's important.
That's a real question.
That is important. I mean, probably not because you gotta wait for results. I don't know. It might and it might not be. You gotta wait for results. The finger shit is niggas really filling in there. It's not like doctors
man.
really.
Like stick it in there and they just know, hey, what, that doesn't feel right.
Oh yeah, that's Marge. All right. So I guess he knows on the spot. But wouldn't blood have like? That should probably tell you have some other shit too.
Yeah, more details.
Yeah.
But see,
Nah,
then
draw blood, baby.
That raises another question. Like, now the blood's going to tell you, oh, yeah, by the way, you also have diabetes. And this, that, and the third on top of this prostate enlargement.
You helping me out.
I probably never heard of Theranos. Theranos?
Theranos.
Yeah, that sounds like Theranos machines. One thing tests you for everything.
Uh-huh.
Like you test your blood.
Mm-hmm.
Get blood tested, fellas. Yeah. I mean, also, like we said, we like the alphabet people. You might like that little finger in the bum. That's fine with me. But you know, just know there's options out there.
We don't judge over here.
You might be like Jadakiss and opening up the Lambo doors, putting your legs up. You know,
What?
Lambo doors go up, legs go up. Jada like his ass ate.
What did you
Not Jada. Oh my God.
What, nigga?
My bad, Jada.
You talking about Trick Daddy, nigga.
Oh shit.
You know what you're saying?
Here go fall. We gonna get.
I said-
we gonna viral now.
Oh, did we?
I'm about to get shot, man. Chill.
I don't think that
Trick
new,
Daddy.
I don't think that new Bobby song that came out before the.
Oh, story time.
Yeah, Bobby, you got another one,
You ain't
man.
listen to it, did you?
I heard the beginning of it, and then I was doing something and I stopped listening to it.
That man told the story, man. He painted a very vivid picture. I like this new music, Bobby. Bobby. Yeah, Bobby.
5-year-old boy.
Alright, I got one more topic.
It's still
It's
early.
quick.
Yeah.
It's quick. We brought up before in the pod this trend on these caucus people
Oh boy.
and making food. That's not actually food. It's not a sandwich. There's a new caucus
Caucasoid.
with so much caucasity.
The Caucasian.
Alright, so on TikTok, these white people, they're taking beautiful dance, like just, alright, I'm gonna show y'all. They're taking dances and they're just turning it into this big white bullshit.
You would have to be a lot more descriptive. This is an audio only platform right
It
now.
is.
Now, there's something else I want to talk about too. I forgot.
Alright, swag surfing, right?
Uh-huh.
This white girl decided she wanted to teach people how to swag surf. It was not swag surfing.
How much of a Bob flag social is? So she just.
This is a trend. There's more dances.
So pretty much she just makes up her own chord dance to popular songs that already probably have a dance.
No. Swag surf, that's a dance.
Yeah,
But she's
swag
just
surf.
doing it with a lot of extra mayonnaise on it.
There's a lot of helmets. It's a lot of miracle.
Weep.
Miracle.
A little cool weep.
Miracle. It was I think it's time to stop, white people. I think it's time to stop.
But the thing is that we all know they do it for what they getting out of it. The awkward laughs, like, oh my God, it's so ironic. They're doing it because
And not for
they got no flavor.
They
But,
do what's there, they do much more better numbers.
yeah, let's say, but they blowing up. So they doing what they supposed to be doing. Yeah, so we always talk about. I don't think we ever really got to talk about it. I don't think we were pod during the time, so it's over with now. But the Tekashi and the Wack situation. I don't know how tuned y'all into Wack 100.
Yeah, I heard the clubhouse shit, right?
Not even just that. They did an interview, then they did the clubhouse shit. Yeah, you got to deal with it. It's pulling. It's Scott.
This shit not pulling.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not sure, but pretty much he came to. I mean, I'm not gonna say he came to 6ix9ine's defense, but he's been.
Wack did?
He's been.
Really?
He's been kind of validating him. Now, I don't even want to say validating.
He's been making it make sense.
Yeah, he brought it back into the spotlight. I'll tell you that much, sir. He's made the nigga's name hot again. When it was cooling off, when it was getting towards the end of the, you know what I mean, the end of the road, like there's no reason to be talking about this nigga type shit. Wack gave you another reason to start talking about this nigga again.
Here's my problem with Wack.
We ain't got it deflated.
And he, oh my bad, let me just say this. And he said to my song, I don't think he said to my song, I think he just said in general, my song made a whole big thing about this shit, but he said some shit like he's made 43, Wack said he's made 43, he has $43 million worth of 6ix9ine business on his phone. That's how much he had lined up. Cause you know what I mean, you work with that nigga, you gotta get paid. So that's the, like, does everybody have a price? Is it okay because he's trying to get his bag? And you know what I mean? Like, yo, there's business. You're a gangster, but gangsters gotta get money. You know what I mean?
Nah, you can't talk that and then start fucking with Tekashi. First of all,
Oh,
Wack always in the news with fuck with. So you remember we heard the shit with him and 21?
Yeah, that was because of the 6ix9ine shit. And all this links back to 6ix9ine. You know what I mean? And if Wack is only known for being the biggest gangster in the world, and then you link up with Tekashi and you say it's business, that's why people not respecting it. But he'll get on Clubhouse or he'll get on all these forums or whatever and be like, this is why, and this and that.
Well, sorry to jump in. As a certified quote-unquote gangster or a quote-unquote certified gangster, isn't Wack one of the best judges of who is not a true gangster?
Is that CGZ, Certified Gangster Boy?
Yeah. I see what you did there.
That was a dope joke.
That's a little Mac talk.
That's Tekashi's new album.
Certified Gangster Boy.
That'd be hilarious.
Stupid!
CSB. Anywho, I guess he feels that because he's not really a real, gangster, he's like the fucking the Hells Angels t-shirts, bro. Like, he's a representation of a lifestyle that's good enough to sell at Target or Walmart. Know what I'm saying? He sees it as being lucrative. He's looking at 6ix9ine as a lick. Straight like that, as a cash cow, as a golden goose, whatever. He's doing what the Treyway niggas was doing, but he's doing it much smarter.
Yeah, that's what, but don't get caught up on that shit, because look how them niggas end up.
Now, I would say this though, like, he was willing to be like really defending this nigga personally as a man, like that's his man's and nothing like that. But I don't think I really heard too much of it going in that direction.
Nah, he was like I'm saying, it sounded like to me, I mean, listen, to a dumb nigga, he sounds very smart, you know what I mean? And maybe to a smart nigga, he might sound kind of intelligent. But it sounds like he's trying to, like, not justify, but like I said, just give you enough reason to tell you why he's gonna be fucking with him. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this is why I'm cool with Tyler.
This is why my name's gonna be associated.
Yeah. This is why I'm cool with it, because
I'm not saying the nigga's cool, but
yeah, but this is why I can justify it in my head, because boom, 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 boom. So it was like, alright, I get you. You know what I mean? But end of the day, bro, like, I mean, who's to say? There's just, like, who makes these rules? Who says they gotta follow them? Some people say, like, that you did the right thing. Some people say you did the wrong thing. The prosecutors say you did the right thing. You helped incriminate these people, you know what I mean? But the streets say, nah, that's fucked up. Like, you was chilling with all these niggas. I mean, listen, Tekashi was the craziest about all of them. When that shit was going on, when it was an era for that quick ear, whatever it was. Everybody that knew about anything would say, yo, this nigga crazy. I don't know if he's real or not. Like, nobody thought he was really hitting licks or that nigga doing that crazy, but everybody knew that.
He was gonna die.
Yeah, he was gonna die. He's fucking gonna, he's gonna kill somebody. Somebody around's gonna kill somebody.
He's gonna get attacked with some bad shit.
Yeah, something crazy is gonna happen. And for real, him getting arrested was probably the least of the evils if you really think about it. That was probably the least.
I think it did less than a year, bro.
I'm not even talking about that though. Just him getting arrested. That probably was the last, not the last.
Hey,
That was
really
probably like the fourth thing niggas would have guessed that was gonna happen.
I thought he was either trolling, like he was just like one of these
Nah,
crazy niggas that was just trolling, or he was just trying to get the bag.
It was like every week it was something with that nigga.
Or no one thought he was a real.
When that nigga went to jail, they was like, yo, the gram was missing. I felt that. I mean, I didn't even have a gram, but I know what people were talking about. Like, that nigga was making shit exciting, dog.
This nigga produced some the memes that came out of him. Appreciate you, Takashi. I'll say that. Lots of laughs.
Definitely entertaining.
You watch the nigga, his Breakfast Club interviews, top 5 Breakfast Club interviews of all time.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them.
Not for nothing. Takashi's life, and like based off all the docs that we've been watching, shit like that, it could have been an FX show.
Okay.
That shit could have been a very well done FX show. Just have him put like that's an anti-hero.
Who's playing Takashi?
Let Daniel Hernandez play that nigga.
Yeah.
Like on some Dave shit. Let him play himself.
As of what I've seen, I think there's been 3, I guess semi-official documentaries. There's the one on Showtime, there's the one on Hulu, and there's
TikTok or Snapchat.
Snapchat one that's did by Complex. All them shits is not left me on the bone, as they would say. Pause. I feel like they still ain't really get it. Because in order to get the right one, you gotta give all them non-trade niggas a voice. You gotta hear from SHAD. SHAD gotta be real and tell his part. And 6ix9ine gotta be in it. Or
There's been some Michael Jordan shit like get a nigga a tablet. Let him see what the nigga said and respond to that. And let him respond the way he said type
like
shit.
give him
in real time.
Give him an EP credit.
Yeah?
Let him give him an EP credit. He needs to have that. Him and academics for real. Give them 2 EP credit. Let them do the doc and blow it up. Blow it up, man. Do it. They could probably make some theatrical shit if they really want to, but it'd be better in this era to do a series. Y'all at least got 6 episodes, 6, 9. You know what I mean? 6 or 9 episodes. It'd be good if y'all had like that, do 6, and then on some bonus shit, do something with the last 3, make it 6, 9, and play off
Or
it.
6 90-minute episodes.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of TV.
I don't know if niggas scared enough to watch as much. They ain't watching. Like they gave MJ 10 hours. People gave MJ 10 hours of their life.
I think that 10 hours.
You know what I mean?
Everybody watched it.
They're not giving Daniel Hernandez 10 hours of their life. I think they gave OJ 8. I think OJ's was like 8 hours. That was a good ass doc, man.
Now, do we
Think about it. My bad.
Do we think that 6ix9ine's course has his clout tank run out and people are actually starting to care about him?
He'll still do whatever he does. Still do numbers right now. Maybe not like the numbers he want to do, but if he does an interview with name someone that's not, you know what I mean, that doesn't do. If you do an interview with us, we can get a million views right now. I'll tell you that much. Like he's still his name when you type it in is still gonna generate something. But he's not. It's not. We don't care everything you say no more, nigga. I got like the people that used to halfway care. They don't care that you say you're gonna beat up little dirt. They don't care no more, bro. Cause now they don't believe you. We halfway believed you before all this cop shit happened. Now it's like, nah. Now we just know you bullshit. That was the thing about him. The what if. What if he's really that gangster? We just don't know.
I didn't think that shit for a second.
I thought he would have to have that.
He talked too crazy. Like yo, like
I thought he was like a crazy young troll. Like you know how these young kids is wild nowadays.
If you from a certain group of people, you met a nigga like that. Minus the rainbow colored hair.
Mm-hmm.
But a little nigga that you might think is with all the shits.
That's what, but it's the whole shit, the rainbows. It was, I was like, nah.
I thought the rainbows was the ultimate playoff though. Like I can't be a killer, bro. Look, I love everybody. I got the rainbow.
Oh man.
I thought that's what I first had thought, but then his mannerisms, like after you started watching him, I'm like, oh, nah, this nigga not. You know what I mean? But then you see Shotty, you're like, well, all right, well that nigga's, you know what I mean? That nigga's like, hey man, I don't want to, you know what I mean? Put no charge on him, man. That was like a killer.
He's still not getting a 10-hour doc, because
Nah,
just think about it. Jordan's culture.
I say 4 hours.
His
Yeah, I can see
4 hours? I don't know. Jordan and OJ is culturally just so much different. They affect the entire culture.
You gotta think, bro. Each one of these documentaries has been at least an hour 20.
The Showtime one was 3 parts. I think that might have been like an hour each episode. So that's maybe like hours for change. So let's say 3:30 to 4. I doubt it was 4, so let's say 3:30.
Plus, like I'm saying, plus the other hour and change one. So people have already given at least 4 and a half, 5 hours.
I don't need that much to
I'm just
understand
like-
this nigga.
And he got a podcast done by Eddie Martinez.
Wait, Tasha has a podcast?
No, he does it, but a podcast about his life, yeah.
Oh,
I thought I told you about that.
Oh yeah, you're right. You did tell me that.
Wait, really?
It's called Infamous,
That's
yeah.
a series.
I
Like
don't know.
with a limited series.
Pop Smoke got one, Eddie got one. I know about my podcast, that's why we do a podcast.
So I got a question for y'all. See, this how this got kind of quiet. I'm stealing this from another podcast. Shout out to the Joe Budden podcast.
Nah, don't do that.
Nah,
Don't shout out. Nobody shout out. We're not shouting you out.
Yeah, what he said. Shout out Shotwater Ross. Anywho,
Niggas can fight me.
yeah,
Not Joe Budden.
you gotta throw a rock at you.
Yeah, and then run.
Ready over with the scooter.
Work my window.
So, one of his podcasters, Ice, asked, what if Lil Nas X wasn't really gay?
I could be like, okay.
What if he was trolling being gay?
What if he was Tekashi of gays?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, what if he's Tekashi gay? Like how Tekashi was a fake gangster. Lil Nas is a fake gay.
I always thought that about Lil Nas X too. I always thought that maybe he might like dudes a little bit. Maybe it was like one of the things like he didn't have a problem. He didn't have a problem kissing a nigga. I think it was like one of them type of things. And once niggas around him found out that he wouldn't do that, like I was word, like, he'll do it. Yeah, man, shit, man.
Shout out to my nigga Omar,
I used to
Michael
kiss-
K. Williams.
I used to kiss
Can't
niggas.
think enough.
I used to kiss niggas in band camp all the time. So, yeah, no, nothing. We just spin the bottle of our guys. Okay. And then, you know what I mean? We played into it. It's like, yo, you know what I mean? Probably, I feel like they gave him the number. This how much you can make with a girlfriend. This how much you can make with a boyfriend. And then,
He's like, oh.
and the amount of zeros made the nigga make his decision. That's what I honestly believe in. And every year when they start feeling like it's fucking dwindling down a little bit, they turn up the gaydar at the game meter.
That nigga comes out looking pregnant. Did anybody see the MTV Awards?
Nah.
Alright.
I know it was extra.
Yo, not us.
That and it was extra.
Saucy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little saucy. A little teriyaki. A little Alfredo. That sauce. All the sauces.
A little yum yum. It's a little yum yum.
I just don't like even the straight niggas trying to dress like y'all niggas trying to dress sassy, my nigga.
Okay.
What's up, Russell Westbrook?
I
got a skirt.
I got a question, bro. Like, seriously, man. Like, what's going on? Like, why niggas wearing skirts, bro?
I don't know, man.
I don't care who made it. I don't care what's so fly about a dude with a skirt.
Yeah, maybe they like the feel of it. Remember, like,
It's like if you explain
my
it
legs
to me,
is fucking
if you
crazy.
expl- like the first time I wore sweat shorts, I was like, yo, oh my god, they
What will I
have made
do?
the two best things in life one thing.
So what if
Sweatpants.
you don't need this area? This whole area you haven't needed this whole time. Oh, that's air to your balls. We figured it out. That's it.
Is that what it is? Is it like ball circulation? Because if that's the case, then I'm saying I'm gonna wear a skirt, but I don't understand niggas wearing them.
That's what it is. That's it. We figured it out. That's why, yo, we need to see CGB, Certified Gangster Boys, some real goons. I want to see them with some skirts.
I don't think we ever gonna see that, bro.
I want to see it. That's it.
Like some chill ass Bloods and Crips.
Damn, I could do more crime. Look at all this flexibility.
Man, you know how easy it would be to spot out. It was a nigga in the skirt.
Get that nigga right there. You wearing a skirt.
The nigga is the motherfucker in the maxi dress. Black maxi right there.
This nigga wearing a sundress.
And the pumps.
I just know how I feel. If, you know what I mean? I don't got no kids. I'm only living in the crib, ain't got no kids. But let's say I have a son, you know what I mean, by 8. We at the McDonald's, you know what I mean? He trying to order something. He get a little pushy. He say something because he my son, so he talk crazy. He saying something to the nigga in front of him with a skirt on. And you know what I mean? I'm his dad, so I'm like, nigga, what you gonna do? And the nigga in the skirt whoop my ass.
Oh my God.
How's that gonna look in front of your son?
How's that gonna look in front of a nigga I'm supposed to, you know what I mean? Be his hero.
Nigga, now you online. Someone filmed that shit. You on the floor looking like.
So after that, if he comes home and be like, yo, Pop, I want a skirt for Christmas, then what?
You took that L, man. You took that L in life.
Okay, so there's a few questions that I have to ask because I think I can answer this for you. The nigga in the skirt, was it a nigga in the skirt or was it a Caucasian guy in the skirt?
It was a grown man. It was a Russell Westbrook ass nigga. And that's the problem with me right now.
I'm saying after he beats you up, you gotta show him Braveheart.
Bro,
just so that he understands that niggas in skirts can be tough.
Okay. You play it off. But my thing is, like, if you see Russell, you don't watch basketball, but I'm pretty sure you might see a Russell Westbrook highlight. He's not a timid player. I'm not saying you gotta be timid to wear a skirt, but you real aggressive, real manly, my nigga. And you just like,
all right.
Niggas care, my thing is y'all niggas care about fashion that much that you want to throw a skirt on? Like y'all that much into fashion?
I guess it's like a gender conformity thing, because you know, like, I don't know how long ago it was, maybe less than 100 years ago. Women weren't supposed to wear pants. Like, pants are a man thing.
Okay.
So, like, but now, you know, as you can see, women wear pants.
Oh yeah, nurses had actual fucking
Like,
skirts on
yeah,
and shit.
like every profession for women was a skirt, and just in general life, women didn't wear pants. So it was a gender thing. Like, it was an unwritten rule that air quotes, unwritten rule that only men wore pants. Like jeans weren't a casual thing. Jeans were like only certain type of people wore jeans. Carpenter jeans was for actual niggas who did carpentry. So I think what we're seeing in real time, it's kind of fucking scary because, you know, it's like the history books. We learned
wearing skirts.
We learned all this shit about history, and it's changing right in front of us, and that's the scary shit about it. However, ain't really much we can do about it.
That's my daughter's generation problem. That's my her kids' generation problem. That's not my generation problem right now. Right now, we just looking at this random niggas wearing skirts and like,
this nigga's your generation wearing skirts, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on.
He is my generation.
He's our age
crazy.
group.
If you let niggas like, you know what I'm saying, old boy at the store tell it, or, you know what I'm saying, your deacon, your pastor, Deacon Brown,
Kwame.
You know what I'm saying, you let him tell it. Russell Westbrook wearing a skirt is gonna tell my son that I have to wear a skirt one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, first and foremost, we don't even know why we hate the skirts as men, besides the fact that men just don't wear skirts because that's what we were taught.
Well, that's actually.
I don't hate it.
That's going too deep.
I don't hate it. I'm like you. I think y'all just tell me why.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta tell me why. But if you don't mind telling me why, can you tell me why? And then after that, I'm cool.
What if? Let's be honest. The real answer to that is just fashion. Because when we think about some of the shit that we wear, that's uncomfortable. Like we wear, ones are getting better. Ones are uncomfortable.
Fuck that. Air Jordans are basketball shoes. How often do you see a nigga playing basketball in Air Jordans?
Yo, when I learned that I could pull up to a girl's house in some slides, is when I realized I spent my life buying Jordans to press niggas.
Yep. We're all getting fly for each other.
When I learned I could pull up in some slides,
We're all gonna fly for each other.
Yeah, that's what I was like, oh.
Like I said, man, I like to know why, and after that, I might feel a little more comfortable with it. Hey, it's not the end of the world if your son, I guess, wants to wear a skirt. I think I feel more. I would feel more worried about kind of overly
Sexual tones.
gay, like overly gay tones. I mean, gay things in cartoons more than the skirt. I feel that's more of a thing that's like
That's directly marketed towards kids.
Yeah, that's different.
All right, so here's my question then.
Go ahead.
Lil Nas X, his
Oh,
performance,
yeah.
right? His performance. Now, you've seen the Nicki Minaj performance, right? You've seen the Megan Thee Stallion performance. You've seen all these.
So they got, yeah.
But with a dude. Excuse me, pardon. Everything that they're doing, the booty pop and all that shit, but it's a dude doing it. All the sexy females that they have behind them, it's a whole bunch of dudes. Is that, do you feel like that's wrong for your kids to watch? And if so,
both of them are wrong.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what I'm saying.
not saying would you let them watch the female version?
No.
Okay, cool. So that's as long as we're on that page. I don't think. Okay. Do you think that is directed programming towards kids? Do you think that will make your son gay?
No, not. Look, us people with melanin, we gotta stop doing certain shit. Cause I'm a pro alphabet people. I love y'all, and I'm gonna give y'all this. Like us people with melanin, you know how we got crazy over Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
We finally got to see somebody that looked like us be a superhero. It's the same thing with gay people. They're finally seeing gay people on TV.
So that's why I feel like we gotta let it go.
I feel like, but see, it's cool.
Like I said, bro. I'm sorry. I feel like we've talked about this before. Back 25 years ago, there was the one black guy on every show, and it was like, holy shit, there's Leroy. He's on the show.
He's my favorite now. That's it.
Cause I see Leroy, he looks like me, and I'm gonna be like Leroy. Then Ellen came out, and a few other people came out. Next thing you know, there's more overly gay characters on these shows. At some point in time, you gotta think maybe it's a gay person writing the shows. For one,
that'd be it.
For one, and for two, not every gay person wants to be on Logo or the Oprah Winfrey Network. Know what I'm saying? Or Lifetime.
On Lifetime.
Know what I'm saying? Why should I feel confined to these 3 channels? I write TV for everybody. This just so happens that my characters are gay. I'm not trying to push gay on nobody, because there's no, until we get a gay rights activist coming out saying that the cisgender, whatever, heterosexual, whatever those, all the technical terms that have come up in the last 9 months to describe being straight in America, whatever all those shit is, like, until a gay activist comes up and says, hey, what you guys are doing, showing me a mother and a father in a house is making gay kids feel like they need to be straight, that's wrong. Until that happens, we kind of just gotta eat crow, bro. Like,
why would they feel that way, nigga? You came from a mother and father, so what are you talking about?
No, not necessarily. Because it came from a test tube. I mean, you do.
But how many of these niggas came from a test tube?
Technically, have a mother. A lot of. Nigga, on the radio the other day, this lady called.
You got miles?
Huh?
You got miles?
Yeah.
You got one.
This lesbian lady called. Her and her wife. I don't know what the reason she called was, but her and her wife had 4 kids. They were both pregnant with both kids at the same time, like weeks or months apart.
At the same damn time?
At the same damn time.
Wait, what?
Yeah, lesbian wives with pregnant at the same time.
Well, these motherfuckers want to have twins?
I don't know.
They see, yo,
Irish twins.
a lot of y'all gay people be having money, man. Y'all be having money. To do test tube baby, you gotta pay money for 2 test tube babies.
Is that like saying all white people have money then? All Jewish people, is that like saying all Jewish people have money?
It's a stereotype, but you
It's
know.
definitely a stereotype.
But I feel like it's
That's a good stereotype.
It's a good stereotype. I feel, look, stereotypes come from a certain place.
Stereotype by definition is not good though.
But they come from somewhere.
Yeah,
They come from somewhere.
they're like most characters on TV.
I don't think that's an offensive stereotype. I'm not, like, there's stereotypes that are offensive, like, no, nigga, not all of us do that shit. And there's stereotypes like, not all of us are rich. Are you mad at that I thought you was rich?
I like this direction. How do you feel like? Do you feel like you're not an advocate, but an ally of the LGBT people, the LGBTQCX people? I'm joking. We say it's joking because I don't know all the letters to quote. Like, do you feel like? But I don't feel like I have an issue with. I mean, I'm not going on my way to ask anybody their sexuality or nothing like that. But if it comes across, it really doesn't bother.
I only interact with one, gay guy that I know that is gay. Like I could probably that I know that he knows that I know that he's gay. I guess I don't know. Like
You know you fuck guys.
Yeah, but at the same time, and this is a quick tangent. I don't go around telling people that I'm straight, so I don't know how many gay people I interact with. But one dude that I know who talks to me about dudes that he's tried to fuck and shit like that, because we've had conversations about just.
It's the same guy we know.
The guy we used to work with.
Yeah.
Yeah, like because of that, it's like, all right, well, I guess like if somebody was trying to fight him because he was gay, I would jump in. And they were trying to fight him because he did something shitty. I know him. He might do something shitty.
He might do something shitty.
But I'm not gonna let him get beat up because he's gay. That's still a friend, as an adult, knowing whatever the loose definitions of a friend is. I never invite him to the house, nothing like that. But I'll talk to him when I'm out. His acquaintance, I guess, is the right word.
Yeah.
A friendly acquaintance.
That's a good thing you also said right there too. You didn't tell him that you're heterosexual.
Yeah.
So it's like
you don't have to do that, so they don't have to do it either.
So when you come across people, do you automatically assume they're heterosexual, or just that something that doesn't pop in your mind?
It doesn't really pop in my mind. Unless there has to be something going on with the situation. I work at a register sometimes. There's times I sit up there and I do gauge people.
Like, oh, this nigga gay as hell.
Yeah. There's times I sit up there, oh, you gay.
They don't mean they're in the fence.
No, nothing wrong about it.
But you can just tell, like,
niggas gay though.
This nigga gay, or this nigga don't get no pussy, or she's straight, oh, she's gay, or she's fucking mad dudes, or she probably bags all the bitches. Like just random shit. Like he probably fucks old ladies. Like just thoughts. Like, but see, it's not definitely not directed towards any one demographic. This is just thoughts of being around a random assortment of people all day and being bored.
And in that, you're not everyone that comes. You're not being. All right, that's five straight guys and 6 homos who I've seen today.
No,
it's not nothing like that.
No. Like, I was also gonna say, we also deal with a person who's an open transgender, like.
Oh yeah.
Like going through the change in front of us is like. And like the thing that we laugh at about this person is not that they are trans, it's that they are fucking hilarious because they laugh at whatever, like it's the funniest thing in the world. And it's like, what the hell? And we're still like. Kind of quick. I've seen this person check out females, and from what I understand, they're transitioning from male to female.
That was a
I've seen a neck snap. Like type like a whole like some things you really can't. Oh, look at that electric scooter! I see you all the way creeping.
I think that's the. I wonder if it's at the highest. What's the highest demographic? Is it more males transitioning from male to female, or is it from female to male?
I think it's female to male is a higher number. I think males, even the gay men are probably still like, I just want to keep my dick.
Yeah, I kind of want my penis.
I want to keep this.
A lot of people keep their pistol with them.
Yeah, but when you transitioning, you're.
Well, what's the name? What's it?
Cindy Storm.
Her, Flame Monroe, I think.
Kept their pistol, right?
Yeah, they got everything else done, but you still get fucked.
Alright.
See, that's to me that's the thing that's wrong though too. Like if you out with a young lady and everything's going and you thinking everything's everything, you didn't see none of the signs. You just been befuddled, and the next thing you know, she takes her underwear off and that thing drops down to her knees.
First off, fool.
Where'd you go that fucking dick?
Where'd you get those drawers from?
Would you tie that shit around your waist?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
What you a Super Saiyan?
I thought that was natural lips. Oh.
And you definitely gotta go into a whole 5-minute comedy sketch show.
First of all, second of all, third of all, fourth of all. First of all.
Like by the end of it, she's gotta be sitting there like.
Why would you do that to me?
Like, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Where you looking right now, girl? That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
You know what else we have in common right now? Lip dick.
Yo, come on. I knew you was a man because you held my hand and I was like, this bitch got a strong ass grip.
I thought you just done saying you let her work with your head. You said you was masseuse.
Did you open more?
You got Dwight Howard shoulders.
But y'all was struggling with that pickle jar for 10 minutes. You came and knocked that thing out in 2 seconds.
I got you, baby.
I ain't loosening it up. I ain't loosening that shit up. You know that.
Yeah, I'm keep it.
I would say if I did, because I lie about loosening it up all the time.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I ain't loosening that bitch in one bit.
Not an inch.
And look,
You're strong as fuck.
And look, I got a cut from trying to open that thing.
Alright, to come back to the question, how do I feel about the alphabet people? I feel the same way.
The question is, are you an ally?
Alright. The same way I feel about the vaccinations is the same way, I'm vaxxed by the way, as I feel about the alphabet people.
So
I don't care.
Oh, so you're an alphabet people?
I don't care. I got the vax because I wanted to do things. I got the vax because I don't know what's in a Tylenol. I take Tylenol, so I don't know. I'm a 90s baby. They put so much shit in my body that I don't fucking know. So they told me the vaccination gonna help. All right, go ahead, do it.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in a fucking half the drugs that I fucking take. And when I say half, all.
I think it's selfish. I think honestly, I don't know if we said it before. I think it's selfish not to take the vaccine. I think people have their own reason, religion, whatever the case. But if they're telling you can help other people, it's kind of selfish, like being like, bruh.
As a race.
Nah, I'm not gonna do it because of this or that. Like I said, if you one of them type of people, yeah, I agree with. If you Herbalife and you got sea moss by the bushel and fucking that's your lifestyle, then cool. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna knock it. That's how you give it up. But I see some hood niggas that, you know what I mean? I know pop Zans every night talk about some, no, I can't do it. Like, what?
I don't fuck with the government.
Yeah, like,
Tell me 3 ingredients in Xanax.
I mean, so I can't condone
Tell me
that.
3 ingredients in Xanax. And if you can't name me 3, we'll take that fucking vaccine,
Tell me
nigga.
3 ingredients in Pepsi.
Word.
Tell me 3.
I feel
Pepsi
like-
besides water, corn syrup, and sugar.
Oh, you're not a scientist? Then shut the fuck up and take the fucking vaccine.
There's people like that only want to throw a mask on. Like, bro, why you think you better than everybody else, bro? You don't throw that
That
fucking
shit
mask.
don't work.
Throw that fucking mask on your face, bro. Like, what's up with you right now?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't wear it in the store.
Sometimes, I mean, listen, I get it. We've been doing this mask shit for damn near 2 years now. So now I get it. Like, especially if you vaccinate all that shit, it's like, all right, bro, I'm cool.
I'm vaxxed and I had that shit.
I only wear my mask when I'm around other people that I'm not around every day. If I'm around the customers, nah, mask up. If I'm around the people that I'm with every fucking day, I'm always with you guys. We don't stand on top of each other either, though. Like, it's not like niggas is breathing in each other's necks and shit like that. Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Like,
Okay, now let me spit real quick.
Whoa, come on, Lil Nas, chill. Yo, can we go back to,
We about to wrap. We about
are we
to,
wrapping up?
we about to have to wrap.
Alright, never mind. For another day. I just want to talk about my boy Trick with the Lambo doors. Not Jada, sorry, Jada, I love you. But Trick.
But yo, it's been another great episode of Man. Hopefully, I was recording this, man. Come subscribe for the vibes. You know what I mean?
Check out the poll, bro, on IG.
We got the poll.
What is a sandwich, man?
Yeah.
That's a serious question for the season, man.
And we definitely would like some feedback, man.
I
If you
put
guys be
bread.
able to leave a comment, man, we comment back. Yeah, we'll be back.
Cause I really think a hamburger is a sandwich.
Yeah, it's 2 pieces of bread.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Makes sense to me.
I wish somebody would tell my wife that.
But burritos is not a sandwich.